Hi Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your June bonus read. Please remember that this is still a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, and that includes the cross watchers. So Scorpio, your energies towards the individual that you're dealing with in love is this deck. Their energies towards you is here, and the potential future outcome between you both is the middle deck. As always though, the energies are completely interchangeable, so if you feel that you're resonating more with this side, then it's absolutely okay for you to take it. Just never try and force fit anything to fit your timeline, okay? So I'm going to speed up this part of the video so that you're not watching me shuffle through 3 tarot decks. Let's get into this then. Scorpio collective in love, please. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm smirking, right? I'll tell you why in a minute. The zodiacs that I can see in your reading, and please don't hold on too tightly to the zodiacs that I mention, okay? Because for some individuals that information, it is useful, and for others not so much. This could be a sign that you're dealing with, or it could indeed be a sign that is in your chart somewhere. The following is information that it pertains to when the planets move through those signs, okay? But some individuals do like to associate it with the natal charts, which is absolutely fine. Everybody's different, it's not a problem. The way that I distribute the zodiacs, it can be a little bit different from other readers that you might already be accustomed to, okay? But as I've already said, everybody's different, and that's absolutely fine, okay? So your 7 of coins is Venus in Scorpio energy. Your 6 of wands is Jupiter in Leo energy. We've got your major arcana out here twice, so that's Scorpion energy. You've got the King of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. You've got the Chariot, that's Cancerian. The Queen of Wands is Aries energy, and the 8 of Cups is Saturn in Pisces. The Hermit is Virgo energy, the 5 of Wands is Saturn in Leo, the Ace of Cups is emotions, okay? It's the element of water, but it pertains to anything that is emotional. We've got the Moon, that's Piscean energy. The 10 of Coins is Mercury in Virgo, the Knight of Cups is Piscean, the Empress is Venus energy, so it's the element of earth. The 5 of Cups is Mars in Scorpio. Judgment, it's the card of Pluto, so it's the element of fire. The Ace of Wands, it is a card of inspiration and action, the element of fire. And the Hanged Man, that pertains to Neptune, so it's the element of water. Now the reason I was smirking right at the start was because of your Judgment card. This has been coming out quite a lot for the Scorpion collective, quite a lot. Personally, I don't like that card. I really don't, because I don't believe in bringing the past back in. But that's just me. For some of you, you might actually be relieved to see the Judgment card. And it's on their side of the table as well. The energies are interchangeable, but I'm not feeling as much that Scorpio, that you are asking for a second chance from anybody, because while you might be open to receiving anything from anybody from your past. I'm not seeing that you're going to ask anybody for a second chance. I'm not seeing that you are making a return to anyone's life. I'm seeing this very, very strongly as somebody from your past is making a return to your life. That's the reason that I don't like that card. Because personally, if someone's in the past, they should bloody stay there. I mean, if they're in your past, you put them there for a reason. And usually the reason was incredibly good. But, you know, I do have to refrain from putting my own personal edge into a read, but it's there. So you're probably not too surprised to see that card in your read once again, because as I say, that's been coming out quite a lot for the Scorpion collective lately. Okay, so in your current overall energies, the Seven of Cups. So this indicates here that you are investigating your current options. You are you're looking at all the different things that are currently available to you, all of the different paths that you could take at this point in your life. You are also remaining realistic as well. Just with it's the shadow side of the Seven of Cups. It can indicate that somebody is not being realistic about their options. With it being in upright though, you are actually being realistic with your choices. Now, how you're seeing the individual that you have been dealing with, Six of Wands and Death. So you're seeing them with this particular combination. You have ended something with this individual, and that is as clear as day. And you're seeing them as sort of just basically continuing on their life. You're pretty much unsuspecting at this point. You see this individual as somebody who quite possibly gets a lot of attention as well with the Six of Wands. Somebody here is actually getting attention because they've transformed something, or they've changed something. They're doing something that has ruffled feathers here, and you've seen this, and it's kind of you didn't realize how brave that particular individual actually was with that combination. So they've taken on some kind of challenge here, and they're being very, very successful with it. You're definitely seeing them as some kind of success with the Six of Wands, and it does pertain to their internal transformation, definitely. In your feelings towards this individual, the King of Swords and the Chariot, so you feel that they're actually really, really analytical. You feel that they are disengaged, or they were disengaged from their emotions. There's something here about karma as well with the Chariot. So you actually feel that this individual couldn't care less about you with that combination, because you feel that they've just sort of moved on. They've taken stock of the connection. There was some kind of sacrifice here that they were not willing to make, and they've kind of, it's like they've cut the connection and they've moved on, but you're still seeing something about them has changed. It is a really bizarre energies. What you want to do, Queen of Wands and Eight of Cups, you want to put yourself back out there with that particular combination. Now, the weird thing I'm getting with this Eight of Cups, you've got the moon and the stars there, and it's actually a gibbous moon in that picture, and that pertains to you tweaking, honing and adjusting. And then the Queen of Wands, so you're tweaking something, you're adjusting something about how you look with the Queen of Wands. You're tweaking your confidence here, your sexuality, that there's something about your sexuality with the Queen of Wands, so you're tweaking something. That actually, there is no double meaning to that one. It just came out. It's like, how do I put this? You're changing up the way that you see yourself, and you're actually starting to view yourself as more of a sexual being here with this particular combination. You're tweaking your confidence levels when it pertains to your sexuality. There we go. Okay, in their energies towards you, overall energies, as we've already seen, Judgment card. Go figure. This is the card of an awakening. Somebody listening to their higher calling, and it can be somebody asking you for a second chance, somebody returning from your past. Oh joy, aren't you in for a lot of fun? How they see you depends on your perspective. How they see you, the Ten of Coins, so they see you as the Ten of Coins and they see you as the Knight of Cups. So this individual would like to have a conversation with you. And we've seen this all before in your reads. We have. They would like to have an open, honest conversation with you. And they see you as somebody that they can genuinely settle down with for life with the Ten of Coins. It's a generational card. It also pertains to a good investment. And yeah, this individual is quite certain with that particular combination that their heart is safe in your hands. How do they feel about you? The Empress and the Five of Cups. Now, I've put a rock on the Five of Cups. That's actually a snowflake obsidian, which, as a side note, is really, really good stone for Scorpions, because it helps us to balance out the darkness and the light. It doesn't really work for me, but you might find that it's beneficial for you. Just depends on how much darkness you got, eh? So this came out off balance. It was neither here nor there. In upright, it pertains to an individual who is full of sorrow, remorse, regret. It's somebody, it can be a little bit sort of woe is me energies, sort of feeling sorry for themselves. It's an emotional loss, basically. And when it's in reverse, it pertains to acceptance, indecision through jealousy, it pertains to personal setbacks. It's self-forgiveness also in reverse, and moving on, finding peace. So this individual, because of the way that that card came out, which is off balance, this individual has tried to move on from the connection that they once shared with you. And it is that they once shared with you because it's somebody from your past. So they haven't been able to move on. They haven't been able to accept not being together. They haven't been able to accept their part in the situation, which was the breakdown. They are slowly coming out of this energies, though, of feeling sorry for themselves. And with it coming out off balance, it's a strong indication to me that they're going to do something about it. So instead of sitting and wallowing, they're actually going to do something about it. And they view you as the Empress. Now, it doesn't, the cards in tarot are not gender specific, okay? It's literally just the energies that we're reading. So the Empress is divine feminine energies. It pertains to fertility, femininity, beauty, nurturing, abundance. It's basically all of the four queens in one embodiment, and the Empress has got they've got a really good balance of being able to call upon any of the four queen-like personas whenever they need to utilize that particular energies in that particular moment. So at the moment, Scorpio, you are currently utilizing your Queen of Wands energies. So it's like you're trying to gain confidence with your sexuality, right? You're trying to gain confidence with being comfortable within your own skin, right? It's a very growing, nurturing, abundant energies with the Empress. And this is how they are feeling about you. This individual feels that you are their Empress, basically. Male or female, again, it really doesn't make a difference. What they want to do, Ace of Wands and the Hanged Man. Now, I do need to issue a warning here, because the Empress is the card of fertility. The Ace of Wands, that can indicate the intimacy. So whenever the Ace of Wands is within the same spread as the Empress, excuse the pun, this can indicate a pregnancy. So for those of you who do not wish to expand on their family, the warning's there. And for those who do want to expand on their family, then this individual, 100%, they have got designs on expanding with you. This individual, Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Ten of Coins, this individual here from your past is wanting to have a family situation with you. And the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man, it is actually a really misunderstood card in the tarot. It is about waiting for inspiration, and it is about enlightenment as well. And to a certain extent, yes, this individual has indeed been enlightened about their feelings towards you. It's also a very spiritual card as well, because the Hanged Man is an individual who dives into their spirituality, and they stop caring as much about what others may or may not say. So there's certainly an energy here of this individual is embracing their newfound spirituality, and it is that because how you're seeing them, Six of Wands and Death. You're seeing this individual as having gone through that personal change and transformation. And you see this individual being victorious at it as well. That personal change and transformation, it does pertain to their spirituality that they are now fully embracing. In the potential outcome is the Hermit and the Five of Wands. So there is heavy, heavy introspection here. And I'm feeling that this is from their side of the table. They have heavily introspected on their hand in the situation, which was unnecessary drama and conflict, unnecessary arguments. It's a very sort of things were sort of blown out of proportion here. And with that Hermit energy, it's like this individual has now they've processed those emotions. They have processed their part in this particular connection. And then Ace of Cups, Death and the Moon. So this indicates that this love connection, it's going to go through yet another transformation. The thing that does concern me here though is your moon card, because that pertains to fears, illusions, secrets. It's like the shadow side of your feelings, the shadow side of emotions. So what I'm actually seeing here in your potential future outcome is literally, this is an individual who has been secretly harboring emotions, and it's like they're changing the fact that it's a secret. They're facing their fear here. It's definitely facing the fear, especially with the Death card being here. They are no longer going to remain in the shadows, if that makes sense. So they're stepping out towards you, and it's literally, there is a vibe here that somebody feels like they're running out of time, because I am actually hearing tick tock, so I don't know. But this individual feels that time is running out, and sooner or later you are going to find somebody new with that particular combination here. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll pull you some oracles. Got anything else please for Scorpio in love? Scorpio in love, please. Okay, right, so you've got trust, you have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice, and you have faith in your intuition. This individual is, because the Judgment card is on their side of the table, this is them starting to listen to their own intuition. They're diving in their own spirituality with both feet, and they're diving in completely. They were ignoring their own intuition before, and now they're not. And loyalty, your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Now that's not gone, it's not gone unnoticed that that particular card is very, very green, and that pertains to heart chakra. So your loyalty, Scorpio, to anybody, anyone that you love, you are completely and utterly devoted and completely loyal to. They have seen this, and it's like they're wondering how an individual can have so much love to give with that card. Anything else for Scorpio in love, please? I'll just do that one more time. Scorpio in love. Scorpio in love, please. Thank you. The unseen. Too much is hidden from you. Look out for hidden clauses in contracts and think carefully before you accept anything. Too much is hidden from you. I'm actually feeling with that particular card, Scorpio, that that's that hidden emotions, hidden feelings that we saw in your outcome. Those hidden feelings towards you are coming out to light. It's still the unseen, because this hasn't yet happened. It's on its way. And adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. It says, wherever the tide may take you, a peaceful passivity, not making any decisions other than just be. Yeah, that's pretty much been your energy. When this connection was cut, you kind of just went, oh, okay. Whatever happens next happens, whatever doesn't. So you haven't tried to force anything here in your favor, and it's basically this this is saying that you have allowed the energies to play out naturally. Scorpio in love, please. That was a really, really, really bad shuffle. Scorpio in love, please. Thank you. Scorpio in love, please. Okay. Right. So we've got full moon in Cancer. Personal issue reaches resolution. Time to step up and overcome your insecurities. Carefully navigating through heightened emotions, spending time with family or those that you feel are your family. So carefully navigating through heightened emotions. Somebody here, they are navigating through their emotions and able to approach you. This is an individual that you didn't even realise had those kind of emotions towards you. And this is working through any kind of insecurities that you might have had about your sexuality or your physical body, basically. Right, so this next deck, just to finish off your read, again, this is going to be very 50-50 as to whether or not you resonate with this deck. The hope is to pull the strongest energies that you might be dealing with when it pertains to this particular read. What zodiacs Scorpio dealing with, please? The strongest energies that Scorpio is dealing with. Strongest energies that Scorpio's dealing with. Thank you. One more, please. Okay, thank you. Right. So you could be dealing with Aries, you could be dealing with Leo, you could be dealing with 7th house, that is Libra, and you could be dealing with Pluto. So that is another Scorpio. So Pluto, your ability to transform, take a big leap forward in rebirth. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business or family. The Sun, that's your immortal soul, your immortal spirit. Purpose and destiny is involved, and the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous, crusading, impulsive action likely. Right, so for your final message, whoever this individual is that you have been dealing with, there is a heavy indication here that they are part of your purpose and your destiny. It's certainly indicating that this particular connection can indeed stand the test of time with your 7th house energy. You are able to transform and to rebirth yourself. It's your talent, it's what you do. This individual has basically learned how to do that from you. So that's currently their energies that they're going through, because whatever this awakening is, there is definitely a spiritual awakening here on their side of the table, and it's brought in huge life-changing events to them. This is indicating that this individual they are now going to take quite impulsive action towards you. So yeah, I mean, very, very best of luck with that one. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. Please like, share or subscribe if that has resonated for you, and thank you so much to those who have already supported my channel. I appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my descriptions box below. So thank you again, Scorpio. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.